In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, lived a powerful businessman named Mr. Chukwueze. He was a billionaire who owned huge companies in oil and real estate. But his real treasure was his family, his loving wife, Ada, and their 2 children, Amaka, a smart young boy of 15, and little Nneka, who was just 10 years old. Nneka was the light of their home. She had big, curious eyes, a sweet laugh that filled the mansion, and a love for drawing colorful pictures of animals and flowers. The family lived in a grand house with beautiful gardens, swimming pools, and servants who treated Nneka like a princess. Mr. E spoiled Nneka with toys and trips, but he also taught her kindness. "Always help those in need, my dear," he would say, hugging her tight. Ada, her mother, would read bedtime stories every night, making Nneka feel safe and loved. Amaka, her big brother, was her best friend. They played games in the garden, chasing butterflies and sharing secrets. Life was perfect for the East family. But one sunny afternoon, everything changed. Nneka was playing in the garden, drawing a picture of a lion, when a black van pulled up near the gate. 2 strange men jumped out, grabbed her, and drove away fast. Ada saw it from the window and screamed. Mr. is rushed home from work, his face pale with fear. They called the police right away. Detectives searched everywhere. Mr. is offered a huge reward, millions of naira, for any news about Nneka. Billboards with her photo were put up all over the city. News channels talked about the missing billionaire's daughter day and night. Weeks turned into months. The police followed every clue, but nothing led to Nneka. The family was broken. Ada stopped eating and sleeping. She cried all the time, holding Nneka's drawings. Amaka became quiet and sad, missing his little sister. Mr. is worked harder to forget the pain, but inside, he was dying. After 2 years with no sign of Nneka, the family held a small funeral. They buried an empty box, saying goodbye to their hope. It was the hardest day of their lives. Ada never recovered. The grief was too much. She got sick, her heart weak from sadness. Doctors tried everything, but one night, she passed away in her sleep. Mr. Is and Amaka were left alone in the big, empty house. Mr. Is became a shadow of himself. He stopped smiling, stopped going out. Amaka, now 17, tried to be strong for his father, but he felt lost too. Years passed. Amaka grew up to be a handsome young man of 25. He helped run the family business and became successful. Mr. Is, now older and lonelier, met a beautiful woman named Ifeoma at a business party. Ifeoma was charming, smart, and full of energy. She had long hair, a bright smile, and expensive clothes. She made Mr. Is laugh again. Ifeoma saw Mr. Is as her ticket to a rich life. She was from a poor family but dreamed big. She worked hard to win his heart, bringing him gifts and listening to his sad stories. After 2 years, Mr. Is proposed to Ifeoma. She said yes, excited about becoming a billionaire's wife. The wedding was planned as the biggest event in Lagos, at a fancy beach resort with flowers, music, and famous guests. Amaka was happy for his father but still missed his mother and sister. Far away, in a poor village outside the city, a young woman of 20 struggled to survive. Her name was Nneka. She wasn't dead. After the kidnapping, the men had kept her hidden in a dark room for months. They wanted ransom, but when the police got close, they ran away and left her alone in a strange place. Nneka escaped but had no money or family. trauma made her forget many things, her home address, her father's name. She only remembered bits, a big garden, a brother's laugh, and her mother's warm hugs. For 10 years, Nneka lived on the streets. She begged for food, slept under bridges, and wore old rags. People ignored her or chased her away. But she never gave up hope. One day, while begging in a market, she saw a newspaper on the ground. On the front page was a photo of a happy couple, Mr. Is and Ifeoma, announcing their wedding. Nneka stared at the man's face. It was older, with grey hair, but those kind eyes, she knew them. "That's my father," she whispered, her heart racing. Memories flooded back, the garden, Amaka, her mother. The wedding was in 2 days, 150 kilometers away. Nneka had no money, but she started walking. Her feet hurt, she was hungry and thirsty, but she kept going. She slept by the road and begged for water. Finally, she reached the resort on the wedding morning. It was beautiful, white tents, fancy cars, rich guests in suits and gowns. Nneka looked dirty and tired, her clothes torn, feet bleeding. At the gate, 2 big guards stopped her. "Go away, beggar. This is a private wedding," one shouted. Nneka begged, "Please, let me see the groom. He's my father. Look at this newspaper." She showed the crumpled paper. The guards laughed. "You're crazy. Get lost." The noise caught Ifeoma's attention. She was the bride, in a sparkling white dress, looking like a queen. She walked over with her friends, angry that a beggar was ruining her perfect day. "What's this trash doing here?" Ifeoma yelled. Nneka tried to explain, "Please, Mom. The man you're marrying, he's my father. I was kidnapped long ago. I just want to see him." Ifeoma laughed cruelly. "You, his daughter. You're a liar and a thief." Guards beat her and threw her out. The guards grabbed Nneka, slapping her face and kicking her. She cried, "Stop. Help." Guests watched, some filming on phones, but no one helped. Ifeoma spat, "Strip her rags. Show everyone she's nothing." Nneka curled up in pain, thinking this was the end. But then, a strong voice shouted, "Stop right now." It was Amaka, the groom's son, walking over. He had heard the noise. When he saw Nneka's face, bruised but familiar, his eyes widened. "Nneka, is that you?" He pushed the guards away and helped her up. Nneka looked at him. "Amaka. Brother." Amaka hugged her tight, tears in his eyes. "It's her. My sister." He called his father. Mr. Is ran over, saw Nneka, and froze. "My baby girl." He touched her face, crying. "Nneka, you're alive." The wedding stopped. Guests whispered in shock. Ifeoma was furious. "This is a trick. She's a fake." But Mr. Is knew it was true. He took Nneka inside, away from the crowd. Amaka explained everything to the guests. The wedding was cancelled. Ifeoma screamed, "You can't do this. She's a beggar." But no one listened. Back home, Nneka got clean clothes, food, and a doctor's check. The family reunited with joy. Mr. Is cried, "I never stopped hoping." Amaka said, "We buried an empty grave. Now you're back." Nneka told her story, the kidnapping, the streets. But soon, trouble came. Ifeoma, humiliated, wanted revenge. She paid a fake news writer to spread lies, a video showing Nneka as a thief and liar, saying she was scamming the family. The story went viral. People doubted Nneka. Is she really the lost sister? Nneka cried, "Why do they hate me?" Emeka, smart and angry, investigated. He found the video was fake, bad editing, wrong shadows. He traced the money to Ifeoma and her friend, Kemi. But it was worse. Emeka's helper found Ifeoma's sister, Chioma, who was scared but honest. Chioma confessed, "Ifeoma planned the kidnapping years ago. She wanted your father's money. She knew about his family and hired men to take Nneka, thinking it would break the marriage. When that didn't work, she poisoned your mother slowly, making it look like grief." Emeka was shocked. "She killed our mother." Chioma nodded, crying. "She wanted to be the new wife." Emeka found the kidnappers too. One confessed, "Ifeoma paid us. We left the girl far away." With proof, bank papers, confessions, poison tests, Emeka went to the police. Ifeoma was arrested at her home. She denied it, but the evidence was strong. The trial was big news. Witnesses spoke, Chioma, the kidnappers, the news writer. The judge said, "You destroyed a family for greed. This is evil." Ifeoma got 20 years in prison for kidnapping, murder, and lies. The East family healed. Nneka went to therapy, learned to read better, and started school. Emeka helped her every day. Mr. is retired a bit to spend time with his kids. They started the Hope for Lost Children Foundation to help kidnapped kids and poor girls. One day, in the garden, Nneka drew a picture of her family, all together. Emeka smiled, "You're home now." Mr. Is hugged them. Love wins over evil. Nneka looked at the sun. She was no longer lost. She was found, strong, and ready for a new life. The end. Ending with moral lesson. As the sun set over the East family's garden, Nneka, Emeka, and Mr. E stood together, stronger than ever. Their story teaches us that love and truth can overcome even the darkest betrayals. No matter how far you wander, the bonds of family and the power of hope will always bring you home. If this heartwarming tale of reunion and justice touched your heart, please subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Like, share with your friends, and comment below to tell us what moved you most. Let's spread the love and keep the storytelling magic alive. Smiling face with hearts.